Do you know how to change a tire? It's likely that you don't, because according to AAA, nearly 4 million motorists last year called for assistance just for flat tires, and the U.S. News reports that 2 in 3 teens don't know how to change a flat. Today I'm going to demonstrate to you how to change a tire. I learned this from my dad, who considers it a requirement of driving. So before any of his 3 daughters got their license, he took them out in the yard, demonstrated how to change a tire, and then had us repeat the steps back to him without any help. So in turn, I'm going to teach you. First, before you get on the road, you need to familiarize yourself with your car. You need to make sure you have a spare tire, a lug wrench, a jack, and a jack handle. So if you find yourself with a flat, pull off the road to a level area. Then you need to remove the items you need. First, you're going to remove the hubcap using the end of your jack handle, this, to pry it off. You put it in the notch. Some hubs are larger and some are smaller. As you can see in the picture, that one's smaller, that one's larger. But either way, you just pry it off with this using its leverage. Then you're going to see the lug nuts, and you need to loosen them with your lug wrench. If you're using the common 4-sided lug wrench, you're going to have to find the correct measurement to fit your nuts. These are 3/4, so I find it, and then I'm going to loosen each one. A lot of people try to do it with their arm strength, but you're most likely going to have to lean completely over and put all your upper body weight, and maybe even step on it. So once you've loosened them all, but not taken them off, you're going to get your jack out and look in your car manual to know where to place them. As you can see, if you're changing a rear tire, it goes in front, and a front tire, you go behind it, making sure it's on the frame of the car. You put the handle on your jack, and then this one to raise, you crank it clockwise. You're going to continue doing that until your flat tire is about 2 or 3 inches off the ground, so that when you put your good aired up tire back on, you have plenty of room and you don't have to jack it up any further. Now you're going to completely remove the lug nuts by hand, and making sure that you don't lose them, because you're going to need them later. Next, you're going to remove your flat tire. Now for this, I'm going to remove the hub, but you would actually be removing the tire because this is connected to your car. So you're going to roll your flat away and roll up your good spare tire. You're going to put it on, slide it on, by lining it up with the lugs. It's not going to be very light, and it might be a little hard, but if you line it up with the top one, and then you can swing the rest in. Now you're going to take each lug nut and put it on. You can do it just by hand, because you're just ensuring that it won't fall off for the time being. You're turning these to the right, obviously lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. So then once you have them on there, you're going to take your jack and you're going to crank it the opposite direction to lower it so that the weight of the car is on the tire. And when your jack has no more weight, you're going to slide it out from under the car and remove it. So now that your tire's down, you use your lug wrench again, and you're going to tighten each one by turning it to the right. You would do this in a star pattern and continue on until all 5 are tightened. Now, when you think they're completely tight, you need to go back through again, and as you took them off, you need to lean over it and put all your weight, maybe even stand on it. Now you need to get your hubcap, put it back on, whether it's the full rim or this, you just pop it back on, lining it up with the lugs. You should be good to go, but in conclusion, you need to drive to a car servicer and have them tighten your lug nuts professionally to ensure your future safety. So even if your father didn't teach you how to change a tire, now this knowledge you have, and it'll probably come in handy, and you won't be one of the millions of drivers who needs assistance each year. Thank you.